and then we'll go to Mike Griffith.
Coach, obviously another great comeback, but just right at the end there, had a chance to win the game with 26 seconds left, and the turnover kind of cost you there.
Yeah.
What did you see?
I think it was Poland, if I'm not mistaken. Did a really good job of staying in front of the basketball, and then negotiated that the ghost screen that we set at the top of the key. But they got a good stop to force overtime. But our fight there in the last 15 minutes of the game was, especially the last 10 minutes or so, was high level, and gave us a chance, of course. And Florida was really good throughout. I thought Florida was really good in overtime, especially offensively, just settling in and made big timely baskets, of course. Just felt like overtime was similar to the first 40, and that you're just kind of playing from behind the whole time.
Mike, I think you knew coming in that the rebounding and their size was going to be a challenge for you, and certainly the rebounds. And I'm with Dash, by the way. It's hard to nitpick and complain about what you didn't do right when you come from 21 down in 12 and a half minutes. So line of questioning is obviously probably not the friendliest.
No, you guys are good. I get it. You're on it. I mean, it's rebounding, huge deficiency there. But they're big. I mean, it's not like we did a poor job with throwing our bodies around and playing with physicality and trying. I mean, our guys fought, but Florida's one of the best offensive rebounding teams in the country. They pursue it. They've got depth with their offensive rebounding. They've got size and length, of course, and athleticism. And obviously they emphasize it and they capitalize. Didn't do a great job at the foul line either. Kind of cost us there. And then early turnovers haunted us. I thought the last 35 minutes of the game or so, though, we really settled in with taking care of the basketball, which allowed for less of their easy baskets in transition.
Mark Weiser, and then to Palmer Toms. Mark, okay, let's do Palmer and then Jordan.
Yeah, Coach, you guys have come out on the right side of some close ones this year, obviously not so today. What do you say to the team afterwards to try to prevent this from turning into something that maybe, carries with y'all into Wednesday night?
It won't. I mean, it's not who these guys are. These guys aren't very delicate mentally. Collectively, this group will come back to work Monday, and it is Saturday, right? This thing runs together. And they'll be ready to work, and we'll learn from the film. I'm not worried about that. What I did say was obviously really proud of the fight and the connection down the stretch. Minus Jabri, I thought they did a really good job on Jabri. He didn't get it going. Silas fouls out. I should have gotten him out of the game. Electric environment. I mean, a lot of adversity, which is part of life on the road in the SEC, and we come in here and give ourselves a chance. Chance late. So allowed to be proud about. And then we got to get back to work on Monday and prepare for the next one. I mean, in this league these days, it's you got to celebrate it, or if you're going to be down about it, you got to get over it pretty quickly. You got to flush it because another one's right around the corner.
Mike, I know there were several guys responsible for that comeback, but what did you see from Blue? I think he had like 7 of the last points in regulation, just his poise in such a big situation.
That's kind of who he is. He earned opportunity. He's had a couple of these. Georgia Tech at home comes to mind. He's a confident guy. He's very even keel. He's level headed, and that'll serve him well in moments like that. It's a little bit uncharacteristic, just like Silas on the road in the SEC, to do some of the things that these guys are doing pretty consistently.
Go to Hank Tatum and then to Jack Leto.
Coach, RJ Melendez was great in transition again, like he's been in the past. And I know that's something you've always mentioned, but tonight he was great shooting the ball. Had 35 points tonight. What do you see from him?
Had his best game activity too defensively. Got some tips on the basketball, played with great energy, was constantly switching between bigs and guards throughout the game. Really had his motor going, and then he had a pretty good balance offensively of attacking the rim and making jump shots. When he's making jump shots, which he does consistently in practice, and it'll come for him in time consistently in games. When he's doing that, it makes him that much more of an effective driver, putting pressure on the rim.
Mike, not the first time, but you guys have obviously had one of these comebacks. I mean, even with the Kentucky game last week, just coming back, making it close late. I mean, how does this team do it time after time? Is it the same kind of formula, same thing? I mean, does it start on the sideline? How does that work?
No, I think it starts with our guys individually and who they are in terms of their character and their basketball character. They just continue to fight. You know, we've had a lot of hard practices with this team and long practices and consecutive days of practices. And, you know, early on, probably mid-fall, we thought as a staff we had a team that would compete very consistently. And when you're out of character there for a few minutes, where you're getting beat to basketballs or loose balls, and offensive rebounds, and you find yourself in a big hole, to me, that's a little bit more uncharacteristic of who this group is. Get back in character when a couple good things happen for you. And it was, it was a heck of a fight, heck of a fight by our guys. I like the way it moved a little bit too. Obviously we sold out to a lot of dribble drive stuff where we had some possessions that it stuck a little bit, but to go 18 assists, 9 turnovers, to finish some of those shot attempts, with some extra passes, I thought we looked for each other as well. Thought we were very unselfish.
And then Roger Manus, question. Okay. If not, I believe that's it. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate y'all.
Thanks, guys.